right, here at the home, just wanted to walk through real quick what we're looking at. So looking at all of the kind of greenish gray trim that's on the house, and siding, windows, etc. Everything that's kind of this, like I said, grayish green color. No gutters, downspouts, those are all new, so we wouldn't touch those. Same with the windows on the bottom level, those are all newer, and they're maintenance free, so we wouldn't touch those. But starting over here, we do the siding and the trim work, so all your peaks and your garage door area. You've got a secondary peak over here. Just want to point that out up here. So that level up there needs to be done as well. You've got some window trim around a couple windows here. And then you've got upper windows that are wood that need to be repainted. We did discuss some of the wood repair on the windows is more substantial than what we can do. So that would be something that a window guru or window makeover would need to take care of, and then we could prime and paint after they come in. But there is other substantial wood repair on the front that needs to be taken care of. So first would be this fascia piece right up here. That would need to be replaced. It looks like it's been replaced before, so replace that. You've got this board right here, and then this board as well that runs back needs to be replaced. So these two boards here, and I'll zoom in so you can kind of see them there. So on the front, those two need replaced. All this would be replaced by the window makeover company or window repair company. So a couple more right here. So that board right there, and it looks like that's been patched in, and then obviously this one that wraps around as well. So these two boards right there. This board down here as well would need to be replaced. I touched that and it's soft, brittle, so would need to replace that when we come out. And then one more little portion right here, this little 1x2 needs to be replaced. So we can pop that off and replace that as well. Obviously the general caulking, scraping, priming, all that kind of stuff we would take care of as well, which on the home there's some areas that need some attention in regards to that. You've got this board right here that needs to be replaced, the span board, and then caulking, so along the brick on the chimney where the siding meets the trim, all of that needs to be recaulked. Same thing here, all of these butt joints need to be recaulked. Along the brick needs to be recaulked. There is some more peeling on the back. So this board right here, this band board, needs to be replaced, and you can just tell it's affected by water running down the roof line. There is a little bit more damage on this window, which again we don't do, but that would have to be addressed before we come out. And then obviously we'd have to prime any of the bare spots around the window trim, anywhere else, and I'll kind of highlight those as we walk around. But then you've got the back here. The back is in relatively good shape. Only a couple other areas I want to point out. Again, some window issues potentially that a window company would need to check out, but we would recaulk all of these trim boards here. You can see those gaps. Just need to make sure we get it all sealed up before we paint. Same thing along the brick lines here. On the door, we would be repainting these doors. So this door, two more doors over there. And then you can see some peeling on the trim along the roof line. You've got more of that peeling, so we need to prime. Make sure it's all protected. Again, right there is another example. Make sure everything's protected before we paint over top. And then you've got two boards right here. This rake board, a small little rake board piece, and then this board needs to be replaced as well. You can see how it's kind of swollen or sunken in where it meets the roof line, so that would need to be addressed. Again, recaulking along these brick lines here. Make sure everything's all sealed up Got a little secondary elevation up there. And then this side is pretty straightforward. A little bit more siding, some trim there. Nothing of concern there other than the general prep work. And then I just wanted to point out this backside so that it wasn't missed. We've got some more soffit and fascia back here. It needs to be washed before we paint, but other than that, no major concerns. So that is the scope of the work. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to help.